So back in 2017, when I was transitioning from adolescence to adulthood, my mentor actually made it difficult for me to comprehend that I finally needed to grow up as a mature man and take responsibility for my own life. I had no understanding what he was doing and why he was acting in such a cold and rigid manner, and oftentimes that led me to frustration and perplex at times. But it only had been 18 months till I finally became to realize that my mentor morphed me into an inconceivable creature. Now, yes, I actually had felt mature for the first time. Now, how did I actually get to realize that it actually me actually trying out and attempting to do the adult tasks in life? So when I attempted them and I saw my achievements, it did leave me amazed and actually stunned at how mature and sensible I've become at a young age. And oftentimes I had felt too old for my age when I was only 18. So this is why today's video I'm going to share with you guys what defines maturity in a person and how and what feels it, How do you feel when you are mature? So now get this fact right. Maturity has nothing to do with your age or who you are as a person, or if you were to reach to a certain age, you would be entitled as a mature human being. But rather, it is a progressive process that takes place over time, and it's actually more dependent on your mental and learning abilities. So it's nothing to do with age, but rather it is all up here and how you hold yourself as a person. So in the process of maturity, you will start to have great realizations about you, about yourself, about the society, and how the world performs around you. And one of the greatest realizations you will have is actually that you are a unit of your own. You have to live your life all by yourself. Now, you will think, how is that possible? Because I have my parents with me, I have my siblings with me, my friends are always with me. This is true, but remember, they are only accompanying you. They are only your companions. They can come along with you on your journey, but it is actually you who has to lead the life all by yourself. Now, this realization can actually be heartbreaking in the first stance, but you will soon get over it and actually get on with life. So now, alongside with this realization that you are alone as a lone wolf, will also come with some benefits, with some perks. And one of those would be actually you would achieve a sense of responsibility. Actually, it is one of the greatest gifts which you can actually achieve at such a young age. Now, you are responsible for your actions. Now, actually, this reminds me of one of the quotes from Bob Marley's song, in which he said, every little action, there's a reaction. So basically, get prepared to be self-accountable. You have to do it. There's no other way to it. And don't be in contrast and start being a person who's always blaming the Rio. Don't you dare do that. Because in maturity, you take the blame for anything wrong you do. Don't blame it on the Rio. Now, this realization will actually begin to happen inside you. It's a lot to do with psychology and your emotional state of being. This is actually your emotional stability. Being mature is actually being able to have a control over your emotions. Now, having the right emotional management is actually like having the perfect recipe. Now, you neither want to be too sweet or too bitter. Now, this is why I say moderation is actually the mother of maturity, because moderation is right in the center. So now, you don't want to be carried away too quickly as a mature person. Neither you're just too vain to make decisions in haste. So just a perfect balance right in the center. Now, maturity is actually not an overnight process, but rather it takes a good amount of years for you to actually completely mature. But actually, the signs will start to appear in your character as you go along the journey, and this will also come into your lifestyle. That you will actually also experience this as you go along this journey, is that you will actually start to believe and actually have this belief inside you that your life is more fulfilled and you feel actually more happier and content when you actually help others. This is actually a stage where your selfishness fades away and your selfless character appears in front of you. And it is quite true because all your life, in how many years, when you, especially when you were young, you were actually taken care of by somebody else. They could be your parents or guardians who actually brought you up, make sure you were fed well, make sure you had good education, make sure you had good manners and had the best in life. Now, when you actually go through years of life and you see how cruel the world can be, now you actually start to appreciate and value the gifts you have inside you and what you have in life. And hence why you want to give back to the world, give back to the society, give back to the people, and try to give that goodness back to those who are actually trying to be better for themselves. And hence why I believe when you have completely matured as a human being, you actually become a true humanitarian. You actually look out for others. You're making sure that this world is a better place. Now, this is my personal observation, and I think when you have completely matured and when you leave this planet Earth, you want to make sure you made this world at least 1% better. And this is all what you will strive for in later years of your life. So that was me today, actually trying to pin down what's something we cannot really see or feel with my words in order for you to grasp that how maturity feels and what sort of epiphanies you would have along this journey. And it's a beautiful journey as long as you live it right and you follow your heart more than your mind, because remember, the heart knows where the home is. So thank you for watching this video, and make sure you like and drop a nice comment if you find this inspiring, and share it to a friend who actually is in this phase he's going through. Probably needs to see this video for him to understand, and it's like a pat on his back. He's actually saying, well done buddy, keep it up, you will get through this. So till then, take care of yourself, and I will see you in the next video. Bye. Take care.